Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Garvey, the Bible Strength Project, doing another episode of our Daily Bible Breakdown where we are doing the main thing, man, lifting up biblical truth to help you get stronger mentally, physically, most importantly, spiritually. Hey, we got a good DBB for you today, reviewing our daily Bible reading of Daniel, chapters 10, 11, and 12. Of course, as you can see, I'm in the barn of knowledge.
Barn of knowledge.
Which is really just a barn in the back of my house. Our lighting is goofy today. All right, Daniel 10 through 12. Quick review of these chapters. Daniel 10, Daniel meets a heavenly messenger. We think he's an angel. Who basically says, hey, I came here to give you a message. And we don't hear much of the message in chapter 10. Daniel chapter 11, we hear about the kings of the north and south. They're starting to fight, and the angel is giving Daniel really, a precursor of what's going to happen with the nations around them and the nation of Israel. Going to Daniel chapter 12, we read about the end times. At that time, Michael, this is verse 1, the great prince who protects your people will arise. There will be a time of distress such as not has happened since from the beginning of nations until then. All right, so it's talking about end times. How do we get stronger in today's reading? Let me show you. I want to go back to chapter 10. The angel says to Daniel, verse 12, then he continued, do not be afraid, Daniel, since that first day that you set your mind to gain understanding and to humble yourself before God, your words were heard, and I have come in response. God responds to our prayer. Going back down to verse 18, again, the one who looked like a man touched me and gave me strength. Do not be afraid. You are highly esteemed. He said, peace, be strong now. So how do we get stronger? Well, the one consistent thing, come on, lighting. The one consistent thing that we read throughout the Bible, anytime a heavenly angel comes and visits one of God's children, right? The message is always the same. Do not be afraid. Men and women drop down, right? Their face to the ground, and they tremble and worry. Because, right, heavenly beings are majestic. They're glowing. They're glorious. But the message is always, do not be afraid. I am here to help you and me, whatever we're going through right now, right? Whatever hole we're in, whatever obstacle we're in, whatever mountain we are climbing, God is sending angels to help us. God is sending reinforcements to help us that say, do not be afraid. God is with you. Even if we can't feel it, even if we can't see it, even if we can't hear it, God is with us. So this is what we do. We take a leap of faith. We take a jump into faith and we say, we are going to believe. Despite what I see, despite what I'm experiencing, despite what I'm feeling or not feeling, we are going to believe God who says, do not be afraid. We're going to take a breath. We're going to accept his peace. Amen? That's how we get stronger in today's Daily Bible Breakdown. Boop. And now for
Today's power verse.
Today's power verse is Psalm 23:4. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Bob Garvey with the Daily Bible Breakdown. Thanks for checking in. We'll see you tomorrow.